Okay, so these clips by the door locks, you should be able to take a Phillips and unscrew them. If a Phillips doesn't work and it just twists on you, you can just take like a pin or anything that you can get in there and probably just pull that plastic screw right out. So it's the purpose of that plastic screw is just to expand the clip that's inside. It's really kind of a chintzy thing, and pretty easy to get out. Okay, so these they get like an 1132 socket or a 10 millimeter. You'll probably want to use like a 3-inch extension for it. It makes it quite a bit easier. So yeah, your other screw here is in this guy right here. Just take a screwdriver, and it's just a regular Phillips screwdriver, screw in there. On other Sportages, we've got like screw holes here. And then this thing here is usually much shorter than what it is. Now you might look and you might see these, and if you use a screwdriver to undo these, you'll see that this actually has more to do with the door frame than it does with this covering. So don't even worry about these. You don't have to worry about these. And I think I broke mine, my clips that were on here, because I did this improperly. But if you pry this off, you don't even need to take the whole thing off. If you get a screwdriver in there, and I think what you have to do is somehow you have to get this side first, and then pull that out, and then somehow push it up so that a little bit of the clippage doesn't get clipped off. But anyway, once you get this loose and you pull it down, you don't have to take the whole thing off, you just have to pull the side down. You'll have a screw right underneath for this. Yeah, and trying to get this thing off, this back panel, you're gonna actually be tempted to go, well, maybe if I put something in between this, that it will pull this cover off and then it'll reveal some screws. That is not the case. So don't bother with this. This is a contained unit. In fact, to prove that, put your window up, and this will come right along with it. So it helps to open up this window when you're working on this guy. Yeah, so after you get all like the screws done on that and on that, you'd think that there might be like a screw on top here, because that's really hard to get. But really what it is a sensor here. This panel needs to come up over this sensor in order to come off. So once you get everything unscrewed and those screws, this is the guy that you're going to have to tackle. And once you get this thing cleared using a screwdriver or a knife or whatever you can do, you're going to have to take this this gasket here, and you're going to need to put it underneath. And then once this pulls off, you'll have no problem getting that back panel off. Okay, so just kind of pay attention to where all the clips are here on this. You notice like you have 5 up top by the window lock. There's like 5 in the middle, and then there's 2 on the bottom. Now this is where your handle goes, where you lift, and then that last one there is you have that one screw. It's kind of hard to show here, but you kind of see with that light that does have those 4 spots there, and you should be able to put those 4 spots in you know, kind of make the top of it be at the 11 o'clock position there. You see how it's 11 o'clock, and then the bigger one is like at the 5 o'clock position. That's what it was at when I took the thing out. But anyway, you get that in there, and then you twist it clockwise, you know, like a typical screw, and you're done.